We're doing it live, actually live, from the Raleigh Hamfest, RARSfest, better is known as. Some of this may turn around backwards, so if it does, sorry about that. But anyway, here we are. We're going to go on a tour of the fest and let y'all take a look. We'll have a better produced video here in the next little bit, probably Monday or so. So much content I've filmed here. But we are at the North Carolina Fairgrounds. Check that out. And we are right here at the Grand Building. So let's go in and take a look. So I got to shout out Nancy. KB2TBR, I think it's their call. I could be wrong. But man, she has knocked it out of the park for this ham fest. So I've already got my ticket and pass. So I'm just going to walk in and take a look. Here we are. So it's already toning down. As of right now, it's 12:30. And only a couple more hours left of the ham fest, but here it is. So the front is all the commercial vendors, and we'll take a quick look. I'm going to check this little sign right here, make sure I haven't won something. Not seeing anything yet. I never win anything. So anyway, let's get started. Here's Ham Radio Outlet. We'll come back around to them in a minute. But here's Tar Heel. Tar Heel Antennas is in the house. And we're working on a deal with Tar Heel to get this guy. It's going to take a little time. But these Tar Heels are just fantastic. Check this out. See how that's just going up and down? Very, very easy. I want you to check out my friends at Tar Heel if you're interested in HF Mobile. There's Robert's information. Check it out. They're just fabulous mobile antennas. Moving on down here, we have Diamond Antenna. They're here. They've got their mounts. They've got their 2-meter dual bands, things like that. So they are only here for show. They're not selling. Got some folks over here making hats and things like that. Got the Ham Badgers. Ham Shack TV deals with the Ham Badgers. If you need something from them, let me know and we'll look at it. Good, well-attended Ham Fest. It's obviously very much toned down since this morning. You'll see in the full video in a few days. Hello Chavez. You'll see in the full video here in the coming days, probably Monday, how full this place was when it opened up this morning. We've been here since the gates opened. It's been a super exciting ham fest. And like I said, this ham fest claims to be the largest indoor ham fest on the East Coast. Well, I can't say they're the largest, but by God, they're close. They're really close to being the largest on the East Coast. Very impressed with the boneyard. Let's keep working through the commercial stuff here. Let y'all take a look. If you appreciate the Ham Radio or Ham Shack TV Hamfest Tour fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League, make sure you hit the super chat down below. We certainly appreciate that. Smelly Cuda is in the house. Peace to you. We have Reliance Antennas. They've got some really cool quick throw up. Really easy quick throw up balance and wire antennas and things like that. Infed half wave. And then as I showed earlier, Ham Radio Outlet is here. Of course, they've got their collection of ICOMs and Kenwoods and Yaesus and you name it, they've got it here. We come back around over here and we have, this is the door prize area. They have all the, you put you in the drum and stuff. Now I remember a couple of years ago, or last year at the Huntsville Ham Fest, I showed you the drum to Huntsville Hamfest, your chances are a little bit better at this one. So coming back over here, Dayton Hamvention is here. Dayton Hamvention is the next stop on the Ham Shack TV Hamfest tour, fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. Right there on my shirt. It's backwards, but you know what it is. I did an interview with Hazel, the Assistant General Chairman for the Dayton Hamvention. You'll see that coming up on the channel in the coming days. Very great interview. Super excited about that, and we're just about 6 weeks away as it stands. Chavez says, get me a 710. You're going to have to Venmo it. Hey, but to that point, we are going to be doing a Mr. Relish, thanks, appreciate your word, but yeah, this was very impressive compared to some that I've been to, so thanks for being here. Speaking of HF radios, we are doing a giveaway right here on Ham Shack TV. When we hit 10,000 subscribers, which is coming very soon, got about 3,000 subscribers to go. We've been gaining, last month we gained 2,000 subscribers, so it could happen pretty quick. But when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away an HF radio, a brand new HF radio. Don't know what that radio is yet, but go out there and help me grow this channel, make it bigger. Let's take a look over here. Got AMSAT. AMSAT's in the house. They got a Go Kit and some Yaggies, things of that nature. NC State Amateur Radio Club is here. WD4 ATC. Talking about EME. Here's my buddy M&L Radio Technologies. Got all their good stuff. And here's that fan again. I showed this fan in the last video from the Sevier County Hamfest, and yeah, it's a little better here. At least being able to show it, but it's pretty cool. Pretty doggone cool. They've got a smaller version of the fan. Of course, that one I can touch and not break. Got a Go Kit box and the radio for $360. It does GMRS. Got some battery boxes, all kinds of good stuff. But let me tell you something that he's got now. This is a brand new radio that is really exciting. This is the Redibus MA1. MA1. It is a awesome radio. And let's see. I'm looking for the specifics on it. I'm looking. Okay, I'm not seeing the specifics on it, but I believe it does VHF, UHF, and GMRS. Really awesome radio. Comes with the microphone, all this. This is brand new, $289 on arrival now. So, awesome radio. I want you to look up M&L Radio Technologies. They do awesome work. Right there, 8665-radio-2, 8665-radio-2, or go to mlradiotech.com. Some of my favorite folks in the world at these Hamfests. They're fantastic. There's Nancy. Nancy's here. We talked to her, and we're circling back around. Guys, if you appreciate the tour, make sure you drop super chats down below, or super thanks, super stickers, whatever. We certainly appreciate it. It certainly helps make the Ham Shack TV tour possible. Esperanto. Spool Tenna. I know Jason has done some stuff with Spool Tenna before, Ham Radio 2.0. Spool Tenna is awesome. So got a thumbs up right there already. Tarpon, this is the Terrestrial Amateur Radio Packet Network. All about packet stuff. Over here you got CERT, Community Emergency Response Team. And then Ben Oak Designs here doing keychains and different things. This is a display for Arduino stuff. Try-embed. Really cool STEM type stuff. Splat Stace is Durham's hacker space. Got a veteran United States Veteran Corp truck there, as well as JARSCom. I'm not quite sure what JARSCom stands for. Johnston Amateur Radio Society. So there you go. Coming back over here, Central Carolina Skywarn is here. Actually sat through a little bit of their presentation, which I'll be sharing here on the channel in the coming weeks. You know, we're big on Skywarn here on Ham Shack TV. Got the Air Force Mars is in the house, as well as North Carolina Ham Public Service. And this is their comms trailer. Check it out. Sorry if the wind's a little noisy. Very well set up. You can see their mast up there. Pretty cool stuff. All right, keep circling around here. So everything over here is boneyard, okay? Everything on this side is commercial. We're right in between the two. All right, so what would a ham fest be without the wire man? Wireman's got all their typical stuff. Here is Ooksag. You'll see a video that I just did a few minutes ago. Got one of these for the HF Mobile. This is the Outbacker. Awesome. Sets up so easy. Now, my F-150 is not magnetic, or it's aluminum, so that won't work, unfortunately, the magnet base. But we used my lip mount that's already existing, and it works great. All right, circling back over here one more time. Got some battery boxes. Backpack, survival type stuff. Pelican cups. I didn't know Pelican made cups. All kinds of stuff. All right. Hope y'all are enjoying your live tour here of the Ham Shack TV Hamfest Tour, fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League. Got them on the shirt here. I know it's backwards, sorry. This is an outstanding Hamfest. I'm very pleased with it, and I'm so thankful to my friends at Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League for being able to help fuel this tour. This is I'd say RARSfest really has not been well known until recently, and they're doing a fantastic job with this tour, with this show. Let me give you all a look here. Oops, wrong way. There we go. This is the boneyard. Look how big the boneyard is versus the vendor space. So about 3/4 of the space here is boneyard, which is fantastic, right? Anyway, let me tell you, if you're looking to get your technician, general, or extra class license, Ham Radio Prep's the way to go. Once you go use my coupon code HAMShackTV, you'll get an additional 10% off. Maybe you've been thinking about upgrading that license to the next level. Maybe you want to start playing with HF. It's great. A lot of you have sent me emails asking me about how to program a Baofeng. I'm not a Baofeng fan, but Ham Radio Prep is. They've got a course online for you to learn how to program that Baofeng radio. Go check them out. hamradioprep.com and use my coupon code HAMShackTV. All right, let's move along here. We're going to start walking through the boneyard. So we're going to make this quick, otherwise this live stream will be hours and hours and hours long. But got some ham sticks there. There's no iMac. Got some Motorola stuff. Band pass cavities. That's GMRS right there. Cool. Hope y'all are enjoying it. Let me know who's all watching. Jump in the chat. Holler at me. There's a band pass filter. Check out over here. We've got, I think this particular vehicle really specializes in satellite type stuff. Here's your Tar Heel right off the bat. Insane. Absolutely insane. Over here, you have the New Bern Amateur Radio Club. MCOM trailer. All empty space here. Like I said, some of this is thinning out because the day is getting old. This is at Raleigh, North Carolina. We're at the North Carolina State Fairgrounds, the Jim Graham building. If you're not familiar with the Ham Shack TV Ham Fest tour, fueled by Ham Radio Prep and World Radio League, this is a 6-stop tour that we are going and visiting different Ham Fest across the East Coast, so to speak. We've been to, this is the third stop, so we're halfway through. First one was Dalton, Georgia, about over a month ago. And then last month we were at the Sevier County Ham Fest, which is in Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, Tennessee, Gatlinburg, if you're familiar with that area. Both of those are on the smaller side. This is much bigger. Check out the vehicle locks box. You can put cash in it. You can put gun in it, whatever. So the third stop was here at Raleigh, which Nancy's done a phenomenal job. I can't say enough about Nancy. The security system. Been thinking about doing something like this, but I'm not good with low voltage wiring. Next stop will be the Dayton, Ohio Ham Fest next month. That'll be a big, big event, so we're looking forward to that. All right. Several of you sticking around. Appreciate you being here.
Still haven't sold the time.
Plenty of coax. FT920. Check this out. I'm surprised this is still sitting here. It's a Van de Graaff generator. I don't know if you've ever messed with a Van de Graaff generator, but Van de Graaff generators are really cool. They'll make your, you touch it with one hand and then your hair sticks up. Now, I don't have much hair to stick up, but it's really cool. I got some 10-meter stuff over here. Arnold's asking, Dayton Hamvention or a local Ham Fest next month? Nope. Dayton Hamvention's the big one. That's the big guy. All right. The rest of I forgot to finish. The rest of the tour, Dayton Hamvention's next month. Month after that, we'll be at the Knoxville, Tennessee Ham Fest. It's a smaller regional Ham Fest. And then finally, we'll end the Ham Fest tour at Huntsville Ham Fest. Arnold, yes, yeah, you absolutely should come up and say hello when you see me there. Military surplus is here. Got all kinds of tents and bags and different things like that. Really cool stuff if you're into the military surplus stuff. Military BU pants, things like that. Books, all kinds of different things. Got a camera sitting back there. So that's the thing about boneyards. You're going to see all kinds of things. Not just necessarily radio stuff. But that is one thing that Nancy really pushed, is that she did not want jewelry folks here. Ooh, there's a flex. I'd love to have a flex. I ain't got that kind of money to spend on it. You can see several here have cleared out. which is fair. But she did not want, little, thank you, Bogues, appreciate you sharing that out. 6400M, no. But no, Nancy said that she did not want, there's a train. She did not want things that were not really radio related, like jewelry and leaf filter and stuff like that at her Hamfest, which I don't blame her. This stuff doesn't make any sense to have at Hamfest. You got some rotors here, my Cronta power supply, some more books. Y'all share this out, get as many people watching as we can. Guys, I cannot tell you enough. If you were, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, even parts of Kentucky and Georgia, this is well worth your time to come and check out the Raleigh Hamfest. Of course, you've ran out of time to come here today, so I've got you here today. But this is quite an impressive Hamfest to me. It has overperformed what I expected. Quite a bit of stuff here. Shortwave radios. There's an oscilloscope. Connectors. So this is something I found earlier that I always found interesting.
Yep, we're giving away those 2 guns.
Giving away 2 guns. Usually it's radios given away, but we're
2 nice scopes on them and
Yeah.
the carrying cases. So when you buy a $5 ticket, first prize is drawn. You could win that. If you don't win that, you got another chance at the second prize.
Outstanding.
$5 and only 1,000 tickets sold.
That's
We just
really
about
cool.
Sold them all.
That's really cool.
They're going to draw it earlier too. It's not September. It'll probably be next month or so.
Huh.
The way we're selling them all. But it all goes to support that comm trailer right there. What happened in Western North Carolina? Where they got deployed. We need some in East Carolina.
Absolutely.
And it all goes right back into the ham radio community.
Yeah, I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, so I drove in past all that on I-40, and it was just insane. I mean, that highway won't look the same for 5 or 10 years. It's bad.
Yeah, people have asked if they're out of town. We say, if you're out of town, we'll deal with your whatever you call it, carry it. They can get it to you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
That's exciting. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. More radios and things like that. Love talking to the people. Check out these go boxes. Can you imagine a go box like that? These are obviously military surplus things. Again, you're going to see something. Look at this mast. Pretty cool mast and a really good deal on it. $15 for each pole. Not bad at all.
Which one were you?
You're going to see some things that are not amateur radio related, but that's Nancy's goal. She wants it to be somehow tied to amateur radio.
May just take hold.
Let's see. N3WER, always share the call of the seller is key. That's a good idea. Good idea. Amateur Adventures in Blind Videography. I haven't seen you in quite some time. Welcome back to the channel, my friend. This has become one of my very favorite YouTube channels. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Why we all are watching to see if we want something we want. You were talking about did you see a 6400 amp? And you got to be more specific than me for me on that. Were you wanting? Was that flex that we were seeing? Let me know if there's that flex. If it was about that flex back there, I will go back there to them. I will tell you, a lot of folks that have the flex. Cool. Let's go back to it. A lot of your Hamfest boneyard type vendors are not very interested in shipping. That's why they do this here. I gotta see if I can find where that flex went. I know I seen it back here a minute ago. We'll try. See what we can do. I'm always willing to try to broker a deal with you or something like that if we can find where it's at. I believe it was back here towards the end, wasn't it? Where was the flex? Left side, that's what I thought. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let's see if I can find it. I passed it. Okay, if I passed it, where did I pass it? So it's back here. Willing to help. Let me know where it was. There it is. It's up front. Gotcha. We're almost to it. Yeah. Yep, I found it. So it's a 6,000. No ATU. Be 3.8.21. 1,750. Are you looking for an email address or some way to contact him? You're welcome. Just a call. Is this your flex? I'm actually live on YouTube right now, and I've got one of my viewers interested in this. Is your email address good on QRZ? All right. N3WER, his call sign is WB4EJJ, and we're getting you an email address now. Tell you what, write it in there somewhere. Not sure if he's good on QRZ or not, but we're giving you an email address. Does look like a nice flex for sure. Yes, that is Ralph. Perfect. I'll send it along. He'll be in contact. You see that N3WER? Ralph Meeks at windstream.net. Yeah, got it. Perfect. He's got it. He's emailing you now. That's fine. That's fine. Not sure where you're located. Where are you located there, roughly? N3WER. And I'm trying not to show the floor, guys. I know that's boring to most of you. He's in Pennsylvania. He might be willing to work something shipping with you if y'all can work a deal. So.
Okay, that'll be fine.
All right, great. He'll be in contact. Thank you. All right, there you go. So glad I was able to get that together for you. So just shoot him an email and let him know what you're interested in. Going back down this other side here. Power supplies. Had one guy earlier, and it's over there. I'll show you in a minute ago. He has a really cool antenna launcher, which I'll show you in the big video. Anybody need a big clock? If anybody sees anything they're interested in, let me know and I'll stop and talk to them. All right, if you're just tuning in, welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, the RARSfest. Fantastic ham fest. Very, very pleased with it. Yes, that's what I keep saying. 3200. I had a 3200 before. There's a TS570S 718. So over here's this antenna launcher. He fills that with fills that tube with that chamber with air, pulls the trigger, and boom. Very interested in the $15 mass poles. I'm going to warn you, guarantee those are going to be very expensive to ship. If you want me to put you in contact with them, I'm happy to, but those will probably be quite expensive to ship. Very heavy, very big. Some Bluetooth headsets, regular headset. There's a 735. Yeah, boneyard's cleared out quite a bit. Goslin, I post the big video in a couple of days, probably Monday. You're going to see this place was packed this morning. AV receivers. There wasn't empty tables like there are now. We got 10-tech mic. That's awesome. FTDX10. Iron City beer. Pretty cool. All right, we're back up to the front. About halfway through the boneyard right now. Actually, probably a little boring halfway. You can see on this side, most everything's cleared out on that side. So we're going to start looking over here. This was kind of cool. They use swimming pools to put their stuff in. Beer and a ham radio HHT. Yep. Thanks, Chavez. Appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. Guys, if you are happy with the tour, if you want to use a super chat or a super sticker or something like that, just to show your appreciation for the Ham Shack TV Hamfest tour fueled by Ham Radio Prep More Radio League, feel free. Those options are down towards the bottom in the chat window. Got some mounts. Oh, there's Mousetrap. Mousetrap was so fun when I was a kid. Love that game. Here's some Sky vodka. Anybody want some vodka? Did I see an ICOM 718? I did. I don't remember where it was, though. We can circle back around, though. Power supplies. Need a digipeater. Have you got Leroy? That's what I was trying. I couldn't think of Leroy's name earlier. I'm surprised Leroy ain't got nothing like that.
What's going on there? Did everybody in bed or?
So this over here is the consignment area. It was quite busy this morning. I didn't get a chance to come through and take a look, but we will now. There's the SCU land, sidecar. There's a G106. Pretty reasonable deal for that G106, $150. Some Motorola stuff. There's a 900 megahertz transceiver, shortwave. My papaw had one like this. It's awesome. Of course, they have a testing area for your equipment that you buy. You want to make sure it works. Scope. Signal link. Scanner. All the big scoop ups are gone. All right, let's circle back out this way. Not any APRS in my area, so I'm gonna set one up. It would be good. East Tennessee is kind of weak when it comes to APRS setup. I know that Tim Montgomery has a Digipeater up on the 625 side up on top of the world. But elsewhere and otherwise, they're pretty low profile. Excuse me. TS590. $970. That's a big boy. Microscope stuff. This really, I mean, it's not as big as his 1000D, yeah. This really gives me vibes of, it really gives me vibes of Huntsville. It really does. It's not quite as big as Huntsville, but man alive, this thing, it just feels like it. It really feels like Huntsville. And I think just a little bit more work, they get a few more big vendors in, like ICOM or Yaesu, Kenwood, somebody like that. They this might rival Huntsville. It might. Very impressed with everything I've seen. We're going to circle back around a little bit and see if we can come across that 718. Kenny the Dragon says, I'm looking at D-Star or DMR for my next handheld gift. Or handheld for myself. I don't know why I say gift. That I don't know. I don't know what the best option is with that. They both have their pros and cons. I'm an ICOM guy, so I kind of like D-Star, but I have found that some D-Star users are douches. Sorry, but they are. Especially these people that own the nodes. I understand that there's some money involved in that and that kind of thing, but it's ridiculous how some people act on there. I monitor 31 Charlie more than anything. Whereas with DMR is fine. I like the audio quality of D-Star a little better. I just do. I'm looking for that 718 for you. I don't remember where I seen it, and it may already be gone for that matter. Let me give you all a look at this trailer here. This is what they were. This is what they were talking about earlier about the gun giveaway to help fuel this thing a little better. They've done great work with this. Great work. There's CB, 10 meters, HF. There's a home patrol in there. Good stuff. They've done well. But just like everything else, they need continued support in order to grow that. And here in North Carolina, you know, of course not this far east, but they dealt with Hurricane Helene. And let me tell you, folks, I drove through there yesterday, right as you come from Tennessee into North Carolina, and it's bad. It's so bad. That highway will not look the same again for probably 10 years. I've never seen such destruction in my life. So yeah, there's that. But you never know. You know, they could put a rush on it. The president could put some heavier stuff. I saw some 7300s earlier. I have not seen any more recently. I think most of that stuff is already gone. Cannot blame you on the 7300 though. Great radio. I have a 7300. That's what I operate at home. Love it. I would not get rid of my 7300 unless I got a 7610. 7610s are really cool radios. So let's see, we're at 1:12. This Hamfest will be wrapping up in the next hour or so. I'm kind of just hanging out for the door prize. You never know. I don't want to leave anything on the table for sure. But if I did see that 718, it was over here on this side of the Hamfest, and I'm not seeing it anymore. Unless HRO had it on consignment up there. I'll have to go up there and look. I'll go look there before I cut you all loose. Appreciate you guys watching. M3WER says, not an ICOM guy, more flex in the Yaesu. I was a Yaesu guy. I really was a Yaesu guy. And then I bought this guy, ID52A. And the ease of use with ICOM is just outstanding. It's so much easier to use than Yaesu. I'm specifically talking about the menuing system. The menuing system is a bit of a nightmare. I know one thing I have not shown y'all. Kenny the Dragon says, I have my realistic Radio Shack 10 meter rig, which needs some work at the moment. Other than that, I have a UV5RM. It's good. 10 meters has been good lately. But if I'm being completely honest, $10 meters is probably not going to last much longer. We're on the backside of the solar cycle right now. Yeah, we're on the backside of the solar cycle right now, and it will eventually fade into the oblivion.
Those things are hitting me. It's like they can see show and tell one or two. So here's the thing. I go around just trying to find nice ones. Yeah. And they have metal ones on Amazon. Oh, he give me I got it. I'm gonna take all of them. You gonna take all? Okay.
I like that on-air. Look here. I'm sorry, y'all are looking at me.
But
I like that on-air sign.
Like the one on Amazon.
I think I'm gonna come back and get it. I really like that. Just looking here at some other tables I haven't been to yet. I can't say enough, guys. I know I've bragged on her quite a bit. but Nancy has knocked it out of the park with this ham fest. Well, I was skeptical. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was skeptical about investing the money to come over here and visit this ham fest. But this has been a really good ham fest. For what I've seen, this beats Dalton. This definitely beats Sevierville. It probably beat Knoxville. It's right on the heels of Huntsville as far as size goes. Right on the heels. And I got to tell you, HRO's over here, and they have had a line all day. Poor thing, he has been going nonstop ever since he got here. I'm looking here, see. This is all the consignment use stuff. I don't see it. No, not 4 hours, 6 hour. 6 hour drive. Sell now while it's hot. That's right. All right, guys. So I'm going to wrap this this YouTube live up. As soon as they close the doors, I'm out of here. I got a 6 hour drive back. We're going to play with a little HF on the way back. Probably 20 meters for a while, and then we'll switch to 40 meters. But I'm sitting here watching this screen here to see if I've been drawn for anything. I never win door prizes at Hamfest, so probably not. Looks like they've got the first prize was given away, and 4 DOA won that one.
You still hope for it.
We'll zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, hit the like button. Appreciate that. I have not seen myself yet. Tell you what, I did say I'm a Yaesu guy, but if I could win this FTDX10, I'd hook it up. If I'm being completely honest with you. Awarded but not yet claimed. And it reset. But y'all see these names to see if you recognize anybody.
Well, that's the other thing. Now you can't take down the old stuff.
Tell you one thing, my feet are on fire. I mean, some of these door prizes, but some of them are pretty good. $100 gift certificate to DX Engineering, that's a pretty good door prize. These little $10 deals, though, I mean, come on. But it seems like most of the smaller prizes have been given away. We'll be standing by for the big one here in just a little while at 2 o'clock. So that's it. It's about 12 hours drive to Dayton and 18 hours to Huntsville. I hope you make the trip. If Dayton and Huntsville have the same energy that this place has, you're talking about one heck of a Hamfest season this year. Really great. So that's it, guys. 1:19 Eastern time. Appreciate y'all watching Ham Shack TV. Don't forget to check out all the links down in the description down below. Everything down there certainly helps the channel. Smack that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We appreciate you watching Ham Shack TV. Until next time, don't forget Monday, hopefully Monday, maybe even tomorrow, we'll have the first run of highlights from this place. You'll see the place absolutely packed out like it was earlier. So that's it for now, guys. We'll see you on the next one. 73s, AA4WX, WSCB 693. How do I get off of this thing? I don't do Facebook Lives with my phone very much. Here we go. Bye.